So, most of you in this room will have an issue somewhere along the way in terms of Chino. It might just be that you never touch, that you're talking to a girl and you're very stiff. It might be that you're moving a bit, but you don't know how to work in touches. It might be that you've got these kind of touches on the arm and you're comfortable with that, but you don't know how to escalate things further. Does everyone have some kind of issue with Chino? Is that fair to say? And I know that it's an interesting area, it's a good one to cover. So the basics of Chino, if you look at me standing here, you might not have been noticing it, but you will from now on. My hands are always in this kind of position. They're always bent at the elbows. My arms are always bent. That is because I'm gesturing. I'm throwing out gestures. And this is something that was not natural to me. I was the kind of person that would always be quite still. You know, I would stand around like this anytime I had to talk to someone, and I wasn't very fluid in my movements. Now I'm someone that naturally gestures. It was something unnatural. It's become natural for me to gesture. You need to gesture because of this. If you're very stiff and then you need to touch someone, it's very weird, all right? It looks very awkward. So if you're gesturing, you're moving around, and you just work in natural touches, it's nice and smooth, it's nice and easy. So how do you get into that position? You can just do what I do. Make sure that anytime you're opening a set, anytime you're being sociable, anytime you're talking to people, your hands are in this kind of position in front of you, and you're just throwing out gestures. Get comfortable throwing out gestures, and the Chino will naturally follow. So that is the basics of touching. The other things that go along with that is that the touch should be quick. It shouldn't linger. If you linger too long, it's not good. If you look where you touch. Also, the touch should be very soft. A good way to practice this, you can all do this now. Relax your hand and push the back of it, push the fingers against your other hand and just let it bend. You'll notice it doesn't take much pressure to bend the fingers. And that is about the level of touch you should use. It should be so soft that you barely notice it. All the guys I train, I would say 90% of them touch with a touch that's a bit too firm. And it really shouldn't be like that. It's not how you pat your mates on the back. It is a nice, soft, caressing touch. You can take it into something further. I can demonstrate Chino openers. You can actually use the touch. Can you move forward a little bit? Can you imagine the situation, face this way, where a girl is at the bar, or she's facing away from you, and you can't get in front of her. You can't get into a position where she can see you. So you might want to tap her on the shoulder or something like that. It feels horrible. You can't tap a girl on the shoulder. So there are a few different things you can do. You can use that very light touch, and you can touch here and just guide her to turn around. Hey, how's it going? And open like that, a very, very light touch. If you've got two girls, can I demonstrate on you? Can I demonstrate? Perfect. If you've got two girls at the bar, so you're at the bar, obviously your target is the hottest one. So this is an impenetrable set. You've got two girls at the bar. It's a triangle. You can't get in there unless you're the barman, all right? So what you can do is you can use a Chino opener, very soft touch. Hey, how's it going? And then step back. So you've invaded the personal space. You've turned them, and then you've stepped back, and you can open like that. And then if you want later, you might notice, oh, what's your T-shirt, blah, 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 and get in the middle. All right, so the Chino opener is a way of turning, moving the person, getting their attention, but it is so soft and gentle. It's not a touch that they would fight against. If I'm actually pushing him, you can see that it's my force that's moving him. He won't come. He will fight against it. But if it's just a guiding, soft touch, he'll do what I want. It's the same when you lead a girl. You can lead her and say, come with me like this. Thanks, Chris.